It's a hockey stream as the visually impaired gamer celebrates his 38th birthday here on the VIG Lounge. The Pittsburgh Penguins welcome the Utah Mammoth to PPG Paints Arena. Now, that is, of course, my son Dawson's team, so it's kind of neat that they're playing on my birthday. Pittsburgh, please give me a win in real life, and I will do everything I can to give a win here in this regular season playthrough of NHL 26. The less I say about what happened IRL against the Sharks yesterday, the better, because my God, that is just not acceptable. Giving up a 5-1 lead in the third to lose in overtime. Yeesh. That is Schittsburg Penguins, if I do say so myself. So let's try and avoid that. And if you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right into the Penguins and Mammoth here on the birthday of the streamer edition of the VIG Lounge as we play some NHL 26. Crosby and Cooley at center, and we're underway. As the puck rolls in on Shelovs, I don't know if it'll count as a shot. Apparently it does. One shot on goal so far for Utah. None for Pittsburgh just yet, but it is early. And a save by Shelovs. He pounces on the rebound and hangs on. Wondering, actually, if Stuart Skinner sorted out his visa issues, or maybe we'll see Sergei Miroshov today. IRL, because Shelovs definitely did not have his finest hour, but the whole team basically gave the third period away, so you can't entirely blame the goalie. With that said, I'm going to try to say no more about it. Utah noticeably physical right now. Guess that helps when you've got a rest and are playing a team on a second of back-to-backs. And Tommy Novak stops up. He'll fire! That shot went wide. As Pittsburgh still looking for their first shot on goal. As that one deflected off the skate of a Utah defender. And Justin Brazeau will get one to the net, and Vejmelka will make a save as the Penguins finally get a shot nearly 5 minutes into the period. And here's a hit. Part of the reason why the Penguins haven't had much in terms of offense. As Mikhail Sergachev decided to take the body. Although to be fair, Utah doesn't have much better. They'll be leading by a single shot. And it might be tied here. No, not quite. John Marino, former Penguin. And Malkin will send it in. Collected along the wall by Brazeau. He couldn't get a shot away. Picked off by Lawson Crouse. Crouse takes a hit. And nobody's really able to gain the neutral zone. Malkin gains the red line and dumps it in. Collected along the wall by Mantha with a flyby, and Vejmelka shut the door. Mantha with another chance denied. I don't know if that went off of Vejmelka or got blocked. But the Penguins' second line had both chances so far for Pittsburgh. And Shelovs will cover up. 11:48 to go in the first, still waiting for a goal as we highlight Karel Vejmelka. On the 2 shots he's faced so far. Not much to talk about other than some pretty devastating hits from the Mammoth. As we can't win a draw even with a lower line out there, but that's all right. Here comes Ben Kindle. Kindle with a shot denied. Out and out of the blue line. Dumbo with a bomb. That's turned away by Vejmelka. Back across to Shea. Now to Dumbo once again. He lets it go. Down to the blue line. Dumbo will try it again. This shot went wide. And all the way down into the Penguin zone. Collected by Shea. Finds Kindle. Kindle with a bit of a drift and a shot denied. as Kevin Hayes will bring it in. He'll fire, and Vejmelka makes the save on that shot, and will hang on. Pittsburgh now up to 7 shots on goal, but Karel Vejmelka has stopped all of them so far. And thank you, NHL Edge, for giving us stats that I've already pointed out. 8:39 remaining here in the opening frame. Still looking for the game's first goal, as Ian Cole looks to carry it out. Former Penguin. And he passes it off to Lawson Crouse. Here's Justin Brazeau. Knocked off the stick. Puck rolls in on Shilovs, and he will cover and get the whistle with 7:11 to go in the opening frame. Another one draw for Utah. Shots blocked. Brazeau gains the red line, sends it in. No one there for Pittsburgh, so Utah gets an easy collection and is able to bring it back into the Pittsburgh zone. Denial right in front, and Silov with another great save. And Anthony Mantha sends it in. Collected by Malkin. He scores! Gino Machino gets the Penguins on the board. It's 1-0. Evgeny Malkin with his 19th goal of the year. How is nobody there? No, it's no icing. Novak is able to beat it out. Great chance for the top line left winger. Now Rust with a chance. That shot went wide. Crosby's got it. Off the pad of Vejmelka to the corner, picked up by Peterka. Now to Cooley. Now to Keller. Back to Cooley, back to Keller. And Brett Kulak will carry it. Pass across, couldn't get it to go. Had a wide open one-time opportunity, but it was blocked off. I don't know if it was by Vejmelka or the Utah defense, but be that as it may, glorious chance was taken away, and the Penguins will have an offensive zone draw out of it, which is a formality at this point because blind guys can't win draws. Matt Dumba got it up to Kevin Hayes. Hayes in the right wing circle, and Vejmelka with a save down low. They'll pounce on it with 32 seconds left, as Pittsburgh is looking to try and extend the lead. But Karel Vejmelka has only been solved once. And another one draw by the Mammoth. I don't know why I even bothered. McGroarty put it wide. Now Dumba with a shot from an in. Backhand try, and Cole nearly put it in his own net. Must have thought he was playing for the Penguins, but Vejmelka was wise to it. And the Penguins will take a 1-0 lead into the intermission after one period of play, courtesy of Evgeny Malkin. There's the goal. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 14-8 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 9-6, favoring Pittsburgh as well. And we did win a draw in that game, in that period. I totally have no recollection of it whatsoever, but Utah won 8, so that's pretty bad. Either way, no penalties to speak of in that period. Will the Penguins be able to extend the lead on this birthday edition of the VIG Lounge, or will the Utah Mammoth tie things up? Let's Find out 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Second period action next here on the VIG Lounge. And the Mammoth win that draw, because of course they did. Nobody seems to be able to get the puck. Carlson does. Get it up to Crosby. Press around Jersey, but he could not beat Vejmelka. Took the shot that was available. It was a good one, but Vejmelka's save was just that bit better, and a save there. Giveaway and a goal. J.J. Peterka. As Shilov's tried to get it out, but couldn't. And it's tied at 1. A save at one end and a goal at the other. J.J. Peterka has tied things up. That shot goes wide. Penguins really trying to get it out. Crosby will carry. Looking to get that goal back. And he won't on that exchange. Regathers, then it's knocked off the stick. Logan Cooley. Knocked off the stick, Crosby. Has it again. And it's knocked off the stick a second time by Cooley. And Jack McBain took a hit and the puck goes out of play. Nearly 5 minutes in, and this game is all square at 1 apiece. Courtesy of a goal that I'm sure Archer Shilov would like to have back. Honestly wonder if it's worthwhile for the Penguins to send Shilovs down and keep Miroshov up to split duties with Stuart Skinner. We'll have to see what they choose to do. Malkin with a shot denied. And now Penguins are struggling here to get it out. Showing the tiredness of the back-to-back. Now Letang looks to carry it. Tries to spin off a check. Got the puck back, rebound denied by Vejmelka. Backhand try to the net by Brazeau. And Vejmelka has that. Now we're nearly halfway through the second period as we highlight Archer Shilovs. Nice save. .48 to go. Pad save Shilovs. As Ben Kindle gets it to Kevin Hayes. Big battle for it along the wall. And McGroarty finds Hayes. He's in the clear. No, he's not. He nearly was. Drive by Rust, and that's handled by Vejmelka. 8:09 remaining. As we highlight Matt Dumba. Oh, he will do a lot of that. That was a big hit. As we highlight the goaltending matchup, Vejmelka and Shilovs. Crosby wins it back to Carlson. Long drive, handled by Vejmelka. Ryan Rust Carries it in. He'll fire, and Vejmelka will hang on. Crosby wins another draw. Carlson got that shot on net that went wide to the corner. Excellent rebound control by Vejmelka. Parker Wotherspoon with a crunching hit. And the puck's carried in by Crosby. He's harassed by Sergachev, trying to get a shot away. Finally does. The rebound pops up in the air. And the Mammoth, in the form of Lawson Crouse, will carry it into the Penguin zone. Pass now to Anthony Mantha. He's on the right wing side, and then the puck is knocked off the stick by Nick Schmaltz. Carlson with a hit. And my goodness, Utah has really clogged up the neutral zone right now. Wotherspoon with a hit as well, as the Penguins look to bring it in. Justin Brazeau will do just that. Takes a shot denied by Vejmelka. Pass across, carried in from Malkin. Oh my word, how did he not get the rebound? What a save by Vejmelka down low. Yep, we're going to have to see that one. Malkin had him dead to rights on the rebound, but Karel Vejmelka with a remarkable stop to rob Gino in tight. And we're back to normal Utah winning draws. That shot's deflected. Carried in again by Hayes. Backhand to the net. And that's turned aside by Vejmelka as we're running out of time here in the middle frame. Letang with a last-second shot, but he couldn't beat Vejmelka, even though he did beat the buzzer. Sorry, I had to quickly adjust there for a moment. 1-1 after 40. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 27-14 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, not even close, 31-8 favoring Pittsburgh. And draws not even close. That goes all the way to the Mammoth, but be that as it may, see if we could somehow get some more opportunities and turn them into goals. But no penalties to speak of either in this period. Will that change in the third? Let's see. Who will come away with a precious 2 points? Let's find out. Third period action next here on the VIG Lounge between the Penguins and Mammoth. Puck's dumped in. Chance in front, denied. And now carried in by Brian Rust. Rust tries to find a lane. Turned aside by Vejmelka. Battle for it along the wall. Comes out to the Penguins, and then Sean Durzi decides to knock it loose. And there's Peterka. He winds one up. At least that's a little more effort than the first goal that he scored. I'm not blaming him, but my word, Cooley is all over Rust here. And Vejmelka is able to easily smother that and get another whistle. And there's J.J. Peterka. We don't need to see that goal. We know. Shelovs gave it away. Blind guy made a stupid pass and paid for it. But he deserves it. He's been all around the net, so. Lawson Crouse takes a heavy hit. Pass across. And tried to get it to Malkin, but was not able to do so. Knocked down. Cross to Letang. Now up to Brazeau. Letang. Up to Brazeau again. This time Brazeau will dump it in. Collected along the wall by Malkin. Oh! Brazeau at the side of the net. Dumba. Across and up. Now to Kevin Hayes. Hayes with a shot. Oh, and a rebound for Kindle. Glorious save again by Vejmelka. Holy smokes. That was a remarkable stop. Crosby! Oh, and a rebound generated there. As we take a look at the Penguins' upcoming schedule, we'll see Tristan Jarry as an opponent for the first time, taking on the Oilers. Back to Dumba. That shot deflects wide. And a shot by Dewar, handled by Vejmelka. As the Penguins have certainly had a lot more chances than Utah, but Karel Vejmelka has certainly played God mode for now and thwarted the Penguins at every turn. Down to the final 5 minutes of this period as we are likely headed to overtime unless things change. Mantha dumps it in. Collected by Sergachev. And carried right back in by Yamamoto. Across to Barrett Hayton. That shot was easily handled by Shilovs. And of course, nobody's there, so that's... Oh no, Vejmelka touched it. Oh, that was a very... Oh, denied Kevin Hayes in front. I thought that we were going to have a goal there, but Karel Vejmelka said no. Huge hit by Brian Rust. 4 in the game. Oh, that shot could have been dangerously tipped in front by Hayes, but Vejmelka was able to stop that. 36 saves, as the Penguins are heavily outshooting the Mammoth 37-19. But they just can't solve Vejmelka for a second time. Kevin Hayes looks to carry back in for the Penguins. Drifting, shooting off the pad. Will there be some last-minute heroics here? Letang with a shot, and Vejmelka swallows that with 50.6 to go. Letang! Oh my goodness, there's that last-second magic that we needed! Bang, bang, goes Letang, and this game is now nearly the Penguins for the taking. 2-1 Pittsburgh in an absolute nail-biter with 48.1 to go. Was that a bit of a loss for words there? Shot deflects to the corner. Here comes Hayes. Empty netter. No mistake. Kevin Hayes has scored a goal. Penguin is now mostly a show. (3-1) with 24.7 seconds remaining. Win a tight one against the Mammoth. 3-1, your final score. And the game-winning goal with under a minute left off the stick of Kris Letang. What a wild way to stream this game and celebrate my 38 years on this spinning ball in space. There's a big hit by Brett Kulak. And a hit by Kindle. It was a very physical affair between both teams. And here's the game winner. Letang from range with Hayes in front. And let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 41-23 in favor of the Penguins. Hits 44-10. And the face-off circle, I mean, we don't need to talk about that. Dominated by the Mammoth, we'll just say that. But the Penguins' one word counted, and that game-winning goal was off a draw, so we won a face-off that actually meant something. And we did get a Penguins win, 2 goals at even strength, and Kevin Hayes finishes it off with an empty netter. Thank you all for tuning in to this birthday celebration of the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. And I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a sensational Sunday, everybody.